Okay, so hello, people of the world. This is Christian again, and what will be next? What we do had a while ago is to speak about the year 2021. Okay, so let's take a closer look, a review to what is basically happening to our different lives during the time that specific months that we are should we say struggling with 2021. Okay, but before that, okay, so a while ago, so I basically am speaking with what is the recent, what is the current. Okay, so I believe that I got some issue with my microphone, so that is why won't be unable you won't be able to hear. So that is why um I am not just going to touch all of those. Okay, so but at the end of this video, so you'll be able to know what made me busy for 2021, what made me who am I today as the months move on. Okay, so just to get a review to the things that I did a while ago. So I am basically discussing the situation that I got here. Okay, so I discussed about the solar techniques. Okay, so I did mention a while ago. So you won't be able to hear that because you will not be able to hear the conversation that I was able to have a while ago. So that is why I am just going to get you review a little, should I say, talk to the things that I did a while ago. Okay, so basically, okay, so what I did is speak about the solar installation. Okay, so my should I say supply, my energy here at home is just basically so limited. So it's not totally unlimited. So that is why I really am having hard time of should I say balancing, or should I say I really have to go into the budget of consuming my energy. So why is it so important for me to know how to properly allocate energy consumption? So you really have to know the wattage of the appliances or of the electronics that you are going to use, because you know it won't should I say juice up for the whole 24 hours. Okay, so our battery cannot juice up, we cannot give supply. Okay, so we don't have any other supplement. We do have a supplement, by the way, that's a power bank, but our power bank is already been should I say not working well. Okay, so I'm going to let you show this power bank that I got here. So it's basically worn out already. So I am using this for get for 4 years already. So that is why you look at that. So it's already been cracked, as you see. So if you take a look at that, so it's already been cracked and it's already been so to say it's protruding. So I really have uh to get another one. So um I'm using Romos. It's typically good. So it's basically supplying me for how many years already. I've been using this for 3 years or 4 years, but the reviews really quite went well. Okay, so but I don't want the I am still going to use Romos on my on juicing up my little should I say gadgets. So I have to look for another brand that can probably satisfy our needs. Okay, so that is why this is just one of the supplement that I got here. So during the evening, so I am just going to use this because we don't have any other great supply. So that is why it is so much important that I do have this as part of the supplement energy provider, or the one that provides me the energy during the nighttime, most especially to my cell phone and to some other small gadgets. Okay, so going back to solar, okay, solar energy. Okay, so why I did pursue myself to go to solar. So I did basically told you about solar energy, right? So solar energy is basically one of the trend that we do have as of this moment in time, because it is not just basically helping, should say, preserving the environment that we have, but we are also as well, should I say, helping those, or should I say, companies who are supplying solar panels and solar materials or solar equipments. So it's a way of, should I say, accommodating or welcoming or embracing to us the better, should I say, alternative to the usual, should I say, electrical provider that we do have at home, the one that we see as traditional, the one that we look at as a conventional, should I say, provider of electricity that could basically power up our appliances at home, our refrigerators, our air conditioners, our any other gadgets that is basically run on a 2020 voltage. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, so I did go solar because I can say like reconnect my should I say uh, my should say electric should I say line because of some reason. So whatever the reason it is, okay, so I'm not going to divulge. I'm not going to share that to you. Okay, I am not going to share that to you. So you know that you got a guess, or you had an idea why is it so that I don't have any electric should I say line here at home. I do have that. I do have here basically, but however, because it has been disconnected, okay, so it has been cut because of some reason. Okay, so I'm basically not staying here uh, for in a real permanent before. So I did travel to different locations. I did go to some in other parts. I do go to some other places just to get myself better living or better employment. But however, 'cause despite all of those things that was been commissioned by me, so I wasn't been able to have that. Okay, so solar energy. So I mentioned a while ago that you really have to have a huge or massive, should I say, budget with that, because solar is really totally expensive. So that's an honest commentary. Okay, so there's no solar that is so cheap. Okay, so it's expensive. So ranging from batteries itself, from its should I say, equipments, from the solar charge controller, from the converters, it's not an easy money. Okay, so you really have to acquire. I mean, you really have to have enough investment so as you'll be able to get the supply that you need. Okay, so going solar is like me. I'm just using the basic appliances that I got here at home. So so to say, if you wanted to go solar, so you really have to make it sure that you're going to detail all of those 220 voltage running appliances that you have at home. So you really have to get the wattage of it. So just a tip or just a technique. So if you cannot get the wattage, you can just basically check that at the button button of your electric appliances. So you will be able to see in there the details of the wattages of different appliances. So it is usually written in W. So 45W, or should I say 50W or 60W or something. Okay, so that is basically it. All right. Okay. So after computing all of those wattages that you have, okay, so you have to get, say, the battery. So there would be 120 amp hours. Okay, so ampere hours. So it would depend on your, should I say, on your need. Okay, so say for example, you wanted to have a 24 hours, should I say, coverage of your energy. So you have to make it sure that it is doubled or even tripled. Okay, so say for example, I'm just for the whole day, for the whole 24 hours, I'll be needing 20 ampere hour. Okay, so just for example, so I am going to triple that times three. So I'm going to get 60 ampere hour. Okay, so this way, okay, so you will be able to, it's totally expensive, you'll be able to get a backup. So for example, today would be so sunny, so the harvest of your solars are really quite high or really quite impressive. Okay, so what you're going to do is to the I mean, what I'm trying to say is that you will be able to you'll be able to stretch the usage of your and for example tomorrow it would be so cloudy, we cannot basically though there would be should we say weather forecasts that we can already check. Okay, however, okay, so it is so much important that, yeah, you'll be able to manage your energy. So in my case, okay, I'm just basically using a low budgeted solar energy system. Okay, so solar, should we say, wirings here at home, because it's really not affordable. Not all people can afford to go solar. In other words, okay. So and you are not going to get it in an installment way. So you are going to get it everything. So in just one purchase. Okay, purchase. Okay, so that is basically it. Okay, so since I just got here 60 ampere hours, so it cannot really support the 24 hours need that I had at home. So I can just use my appliances only in the morning. So I cannot use that if it's cloudy, if it is not the weather is not it's not good. Okay, so that is it. And then during the evening, so I am going to conserve energy through this. But this is already the ultimate supplement energy that I'm going to have. So that is why it is so much important for me to have this. Okay, so it's already been quite 3 years or 4 years already. So it's already been bumping. So can still charge. Still 33. Okay, 33 for the whole, so to say, morning up to around 3 a.m. So I got the charge for 33 because this is the capacity of this is 20,000 20,000 milliampere. Okay, so this can reduce up my cellular phone for the rest of the evening. Okay, so maybe some any other small, should we say, small requirement water treasure by some any other gadgets. Okay, so that is it. Okay, so we are just going to close that review. Okay, so I understand that a while ago, so you were not been able to hear better what are the things that I'm discussing, that I am disclosing. Okay, so I just hope that you were able to get the point. Okay, so we are going to move on to the issue that we have. Okay, so the story of 2021. Okay, so the 2021 for me is the promising year for me. So before 2020 ended, I already promised myself that I really wanted to get out of poverty. That's always been my goal. It's always been my mission. So I am always been so courageous to fulfill and to do what is meant to be done within the process of fulfilling my obligation and my set should I say submission for me to give a better, or should I say, a lighter life than than what I do have today. Okay, so that is basically it. So 2021 is really a struggling um, year for me. Okay, so but anyway, so I just did not mind it. Okay, so whatever the available opportunities that I do had, maybe that would be big or that would be less. Okay, so for this year, it's really totally less. So I did not expect that I'm going to struggle. I really am going to crawl. I really have to say that I did crawl for this year. So I really don't want to happen that once in my life, because I do have a mission, and my mission, you already know that my mission and my advocacy is to get myself out of poverty. So I have to do whatever the resources that I got here, and whatever other resources that God had provided to me. Okay, so that is basically it. Okay, so and then January, because I already had planned that I am going to so many other people says that it's not, your plan is not that easy to achieve, because getting out of poverty is not just a it's so easy to do. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, I just have to go getting out of extreme poverty is that I don't want to say myself doing still the same, as to say, roaming around and something like that. So I really don't want that. So what I want is to get another job, okay, so another corporation that could host my employment. Okay, so I do so uh, should I say confident that I will be able to make it even in a call center setup, because I am embracing my imperfections. I am embracing my weaknesses as a person. Okay, so I am embracing who am I as a person. Okay, so I really don't have to give a damn care to what other people say, but you know, my actions would just be like this. I don't want to be so awkward to so many other people. I wanted to be so sort of active. Okay, so as I will not be misinterpreted by so many other people. Okay, so that is it. That is basically it. Okay, so 2021. Okay, so same old story is happening to me. So I cannot get what is this world is waiting for. Okay, so what I will be doing, so as I will be able to get this life into another perspective, into another should I say avenue. So because same avenue, same thing that I am doing. So there's the improvement. I am so pissed already with what is happening to my life, and I don't want that I am still going to experience this kind of thing in the next couple of months, in the next. So that is why I super so want to give my all, just for me to, if the opportunity to sing or to go into a contest would be a bridge, for me to fulfill my dream. Okay, so or to get me out of poverty. So I'm going to do that. So that is why our so to say our belief is really that high. Okay, so we really have to boast my morale. Okay, so if I want to I am going to say deliver things that is so amazing in my end, or in my part. Okay, so again, the year 2021. So I am just going to make another video for aside from this. Okay, so 2021. So as I mentioned a while ago, it's not doing good. It's not doing better. So same as 2020. So 2021, same thing. So yeah. Um, next week, so I maybe have to launch my application again, because I really cannot let myself stagnant in a place where I see that I cannot alleviate myself properly to what I really wanted to achieve in my life. Okay, so I wanted to advocate, should I say, um, should I say, um, should I say, community, should I say, understanding, so something like that. Okay, but anyways, okay, so my communication, okay, so again, I really am so totally awkward before, so I am trying to get rid of it. Okay, so I am so particular with other people, most especially to the eye contact that I got. So that's basically one of the problem that I got. So I am trying to get that one out. Okay, so I will be able to fulfill what I wanted to fulfill in life. Because again, it's 2021, and I don't. 2022 is coming, and I am still like this because I'm 40 and I'm running 41. So am I still going to be 50 for whatever year, whatever age that I do got here? So I'll be able to fulfill my dreams. Okay, so again, so yeah, I have to get to work. So I have to process my Australia dream. So it's basically my dream. So to efficiently should I say, submit all of the needed requirements, all of the needed should I say documents, so I'll be able to fly to Australia. Okay, so Australia, I think, and I see as the only place wherein I will be able to enjoy and I will be able to find a family. I will be able to provide the quality of life that I am long been asking or waiting for. So not just me, but to the family that I am going to build. Okay, so again, guys, okay, so that is happening. So I'm just going to continue with the next discussion sooner or later. So we're not just going to stick with 2021. Okay, so uh, we have a new YouTube channel that will be T Build. Okay, so be part of T Builders. Okay, so just click the notification bell. You have to subscribe. Watch just a minute or just a minute or two of the videos that I do uploaded in there. Okay, so that is the pure Christian that you're going to see. So I don't want to hide anything. Okay, so whatever the things that you are going to see in there, so that is basically me. That is the voice. That is the pure Christian that you're going to. Okay, so again, and I renamed the second blog. Okay, actually, we produced three channels already. So the web blog. So it sounded that it's not that really effective. So that is why you have to switch to another platform. I mean another channel. So that is basically the real question. Okay, so I just changed that from LDR price because LDR price basically not marketable. So real Christian, and then um, the third one will be P-build. Okay, so that is basically a a conjoined words between television and build. So we'll have to build television out of our stories, out of hoping that we will be able to transport the information or the story that we had in order for some other people to learn what would be the thing that we are having in our life. Okay, so yeah, that is just basically the thing that is happening so far. Okay, so again, 2021 is not really working well with me. So we are going to reset the another 365 opportunities. So I just hope that within the 365 opportunities, I will be able to fulfill any of the things that I am uh, enjoying with, whether that would be through singing, whether singing that would be through here. Okay, so we would become regular to this. Okay, so that is basically what we wanted to happen. Okay, so well, okay, so that is it. Okay, Okay, so I think I am not going to take much of my time. So I just hope that I am no longer be having some problem with our audio. Okay, so audio. So I just hope that you will be able to hear me well and better already. Okay, so and yeah, we don't have get a sophisticated gadget, but I just hope that you'll be able to acknowledge, should I say the this should I say the the struggle. Okay, so something like that. All right. Okay, so I think that would just be us at this moment in time. So I just hope that you'll be able you were able to get some learnings or some information with regards to what we are doing. So I just hope that you're going to pray, you are going to join me in your prayers, so as I will be able to make this life better. Because today's I see that I really am not um, doing well. Okay, so we are not doing well. So just hope that 2022 with that 365. Okay, so whether I'm going to travel to the capital in Manila just for me to get a job, so that would be okay with me. Okay, so wherever I'm going to, wherever God will place me. Or in Australia, so if I will be able to get a corporate worker, so I'm going to save my money, so I'll be able to pay for the pre-assessment qualification, should I say, signifying the beginning of my visa application in Australia. So I really wanted to go to Australia. That is the thing that I want. I wanted to build my own family. So that's the two thing that I really am planning to do in my whole life. Okay. So again, this is Christian. This is we are basically here in um the real Christian. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Again, please do not hesitate your support to those small bloggers online. Okay, so yeah, today in this time. Okay, so people are wanting to broadcast themselves in exchange of money. Okay, so whatever the risks it is, whatever the disadvantage that this may incur to that specific person. Okay, so yeah, you know, it will really it's a risk to the people. All right. Okay, so I think that would just be all for today. Okay, so hit like, subscribe, notification bell, comment on a minute of watching or 2 minutes. Yeah, it's already been a big help to those people who don't have any work like me. Okay, so data study are everywhere. So spare time or give your time to other people as well. To um, to let them earn even a little even a little amounts. Okay, so you take good care. Have a good day. Goodbye. Okay, see you some other time in our next video. Okay, so yeah, maybe in T builders. So I already started to edit the whole thing. So I just hope that it's already been professional. Okay, so we are hoping that in our next video, in our next live coverage, that would become much more better. You take good care. Have a good day. Goodbye.